Welcome back. In this demonstration, we're just going to work on the outlines of our cakes or our pies from our Wayne Thiebaud picture that we started in the last session. Okay, so we left off with this picture here. And what I'd like you to do is use some oil pastels to kind of just outline the basic shapes of those pies and go right over the pencil. Try to get right on top of your pencil so you don't have a little accident here, like I have that pencil that that kind of curved a little too much, and I have the oil pastel going off of it. Try to get your oil pastel right on the pencil line so we can't see it. So wherever I use a warm color, I'm going to make that cake a variety of warm colors. So I'm going to start with this kind of violet color here, and I'm going to trace right over the top of my pencil line. And as you trace over the top of those pencil lines, press with your oil pastel really hard so that when we get the watercolors on, the watercolors don't want to go into the next section over. And use just one color of oil pastel on each cake. That'll kind of keep things consistent and give it some unity once we're done with that. All right. And actually, now that I did that, I'm going to go against my advice and use a little bit of brown right there. Okay. Next, I'm going to choose this kind of light blue color, and I'm going to do these two in the back. And I'm going to do them the same. So like I just said, we have a little bit of unity between them. And then when I paint it, I'm going to paint them the same again so that we have a little unity. Because we have the repetition with our watercolors, but we want to have a little bit of unity with the oil pasteling. So we have both unity and repetition. All right, there's the one cake, and the other cake is here. Again, try your best to get your oil pastels right on the line. And press really hard. Okay, this is going to kind of be an independent work time for you because it doesn't take following along with me. You kind of get the idea probably by now. So Mr. Lundgren, you can fast forward this and just show them what it's supposed to look like by the end. Okay, so that being finished, my oil pastels are nice and heavy. I used a variety of colors, but kind of used unity within the pieces of pie. And I actually ended up changing my table line so it's a little bit down farther because I didn't like that I didn't have overlapping in there. So before I oil pasteled it, I just moved it down and erased the prior one. Okay, and that's going to give my painting a little bit more push. Okay, so finish off your oil pastels and then we'll start the watercolors together.